What is up, you guys? Glitchiz here, coming at you with another Dauntless video. But first, if you enjoy quality gaming content or informational videos like the one I'm posting today, then consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss any of my future uploads. That being said, in today's video, I wanted to go over all the patch notes they're going to be dropping with patch 1.5.6. There's a lot of stuff to go over, so let's jump right into it. First things first, we have the Springtide event that's coming. In Ramsgate, the weather has started to warm, bringing springtide cheer and cotton-tailed pufflehops back to the Shattered Isles, but more pufflehops means more hungry Sticktions. The Springtide event kicks off on March 25th at 10 a.m. and ends on April 8th at 10 a.m. PT. Expect unique prizes and the return of the Pufflehop Rescue Hunt event, or event hunt. And we click Learn More. Again, we have the March 25th to April 8th event duration. The only requirement to have access to this event is you have to have reached milestone 2 in the Slayer's Path, so really easy to get there. Shouldn't have any problems even if you're a new player. Now for the event itself, we have the Pufflehop Rescue. The Pufflehops of the Shattered Isles are once again in need of your help. Take part in this limited time event quest where you'll gather eggs, herd Pufflehops, and fight off Sticktions in pursuit of a high score and carrot chips to spend with Oz. After completing the Pufflehop Rescue event quest for the first time, you can double the carrot chips you earn during the quest and via additional activities by equipping the Puffletopper's helm skin or the new Ruffletopper's helm skin. Both helm skins are now available in the store. So once this patch drops, those are going to be 2 event cosmetic items that you can pick up that apparently give you a boost to the amount of chips that you're going to earn and coins you're going to earn throughout the event. Now, as for the chips themselves, the carrot chips, here are the ways that you can earn the chips during the event. You can complete the Pufflehop Rescue event quests, which on first completion will give you 100 carrot chips and then 50 chips max for every subsequent attempt that you do. You can also complete an escalation hunt, which will give you 50 carrot chips, or you can break a behemoth part, which grants 10 carrot chips, max 5 part breaks per behemoth. So that's 50 potential chips you can get if you break all the parts on the behemoth as well. So there's a lot of ways you can get these chips really fast, and they're going to rack up pretty quickly as well. We're also going to be getting a Springtide rumor. Upon completing the Pufflehop Rescue event quest, the bosun will grant you a one-of-a-kind rumor you can accept from Oz. This rumor is available for the duration of Springtide, and you will earn the Pufflehopper's repeater skin. To complete the currency step of the rumor, you can hand in either 10,000 carrot chips during that step or pay 650 platinum. Speak with Oz once you complete the Pufflehop Rescue quest and navigate to the event tab to purchase this rumor. You can also use your hard-earned carrot chips in Oz's shop to liven up your Springtide look, including new additions like the Springtide Beacon Curiosity or the Puffle Party Transformation. And this is what the new repeater skin looks like. So it looks like we're going to be firing. It'd be cool if it was like eggs that come out of the mouth for the bullets. I doubt that, but it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like we got a Pufflehop themed repeater skin, so that's kind of neat. Also in the store, hop into the Dauntless store to check out seasonal items to celebrate Springtide this year. Try on the Pufflemane Lantern skin or take to the skies with the new Springtide glider. So we got a new glider skin and a new lantern skin, so pretty cool there. Moving back to the main patch notes, we have normalized power coming to trials. If you guys watched my previous video, you guys know all about this already. Gear power and resistance have been normalized in trials. When we launched the Reforged mechanic, we created a world where going back to a content earlier in progression was more valued than ever before, but we also created a world where players are forced to choose between reforging their weapons or keeping them at level 20 to stay competitive in trials. That's not a choice we wanted players to have to make. And if we jump into the details here, it goes right into the previous state of Dauntless that I made the video for already for you guys. So be sure to check that out. Maybe I'll post a link down in the description so you guys can read through this whole thing if you haven't seen my previous video. Actually, I'll probably just post a link to the previous video. That'll be easier because we go all in depth on this entire thing. Moving on, we have level requirements. I also quickly went over this in the previous video. We've added clarity to the matchmaking process to ensure Slayers are in the right activities for their current gear level. Players will no longer be able to enter hunts that are too high above their current weapon level. Players will be in the correct hunt for the gear they have equipped. These requirements will not affect private hunts. So like I said in the previous video, as long as you're doing a private hunt, none of these level requirements matter. You can go in at any level you want, but for the public joined missions and hunts, whether it be escalation or hunting grounds, There is going to be a weapon level requirement for every one of those islands, and there's also a requirement for your loadout once you're in those hunting grounds islands. So if you go in there with a high enough weapon level and then try and swap your loadout with a stash, like our cache, when you get in there, if your secondary loadout isn't high enough, it actually won't let you select that loadout. So make sure that all the loadouts you plan on using are up to the appropriate weapon level for that island. Moving on, we have finally the improved core breaker. The improved core breaker organizes and adds clarity to your current inventory of cores. It also allows you to open 10 at a time. Now it's easier than ever before to sort through your cores and open exactly what you need. So now they're going to be listed between the different core types, as well as allow you to open 10 of them at a time in bulk, which is really handy, especially for the people that have been holding on to them for a long time. Moving on, for quest updates, they added the Vicious Die Rumor for the Deadeye Quill Shot. They added the Wildfire Die Rumor, Virtuoso Die Rumor, and the Sovereign Die Rumor. So it looks like we're getting some new heroic dies coming to the game as well. So that's pretty cool. We got the last few in the previous patch, so looks like they're slowly starting to bring them back. As for quality of life updates, this is a big one, and I'll talk about this in my next video. When I come out, I'm going to be posting a video for the Hammer Transmog Rumor from the current Hunt Pass. Deep Frost Skarns, Nashers, and Embermanes will now appear throughout the hunting grounds. One of the big issues that I've been running into with this current rumor is the spawn rate for the Skarns are few and far between, so it can be really tricky. So having a more reliable spawn rate for these guys, especially now that we can go into the hunting grounds privately, will be really beneficial, and it'll make some of these rumor quests a lot easier to do. As for Behemoth specific, Koshai looked like it got an update. The weapon meters now charge when damaging Koshai's thorns, so that's good. Moving on, for the quests, they removed prismatic resonator requirements on heroic die rumors, as well as removed prismatic resonator from patrol chests. So now that legendary random drop from patrol chests, the prismatic resonators that were needed for the Rezakiri heroic die, that is no longer needed, so you don't have to worry about those anymore. As for UI updates, in the hunt map, viewing challenge level details for a hunting grounds island will now temporarily hide other information to improve visibility, and also rumor quest objectives now specify which damage type they require, so that's helpful there. Moving on to balance, here are the trials adjustments that are becoming. Again, I went over these in the previous video, but here's a quick summary. They standardize all hunt modifier timers in trials. This will make trials more consistent across runs. For example, the bomber mod was activating between 25 seconds and 35 seconds, and now will always activate at 30 seconds, which will make all of those random modifiers more predictable and allow you to practice them and get better times naturally instead of just guessing. They also decreased Dauntless difficulty trials from 700 power to 650. They removed the Inferno modifier from all applicable trials. The trials behemoth health has been increased by 65%. This goes in turn with them wanting the trials times to be longer now. They said that the sub 3 minute time will now, the new sub 5 minute time is going to be the change up from the 3 minute times, because the fights are going to go on longer. Trials behemoth health scaling per player has been increased by 30%. Trials behemoth part health has been reduced by 20%. Trials behemoth stagger health has been increased by 28%. Trials behemoth stagger health scaling per player when you're in groups has been increased by 30%. And lastly, the Trials behemoth wound health scaling per player has been increased by 25%. Moving on to bug fixes. For performance, they improved performance across all escalations to increase frame rate, and they also fixed a client crash that occurred when viewing rumors. For the quests, they fixed an issue where the player was unable to start a newly unlocked quest until they went on a hunt and then returned to Ramsgate. I also noticed that this was a thing with the coin collection at the fountain. Even though I'm past the 1 p.m. my time reset for that coin, it doesn't show that I have the coin available until I do a hunt randomly and then go back to Ramsgate, and then it like resets and it's available again. So I'll probably have to put in a bug report for that too. Step 5 of the main attraction rumor quest has moved to Zayla to reduce player confusion. I believe originally it was the NPC on the training grounds island, so people never thought to look there, and it was really, really confusing. For gameplay, they fixed issues where the Cascade Cell's yellow orbs were larger than intended. There's also an issue where the Cascade's purple orbs are smaller than intended, so hopefully that gets fixed as well. Urska Weapon's legendary ability now deals damage distributed over the entire behemoth and will interrupt no matter which part of the ice wall it contacts. They fixed an issue where the training dummies on the training grounds would not register wound damage. They fixed an issue where the Shrike Zeal Lantern's hold aura would stay active after switching lanterns. They fixed an issue where the Recruit Lantern shield would stay active after switching lanterns. The Koshai, Scrave, Deep Frost Gnasher, Deep Frost Skarn, Deep Frost Embermanes can no longer be debuffed by their own element. That goes along with like the Instant Frost from the Urska Weapon's unique ability. It's a Frost Freeze, so it shouldn't be able to do that to Frost Behemoths. They fixed an issue where players could not be revived if they were down next to an Aether Vent or lore object, so that's good. For repeaters, they fixed an issue where repeaters were not visible while shooting. Rest in peace, finger guns. Storm Barrel now correctly displays as a Stormclaw weapon part. For Behemoth specifics, the Gnasher, Deep Frost Gnasher's somersault move will no longer create a projectile if its tail is severed, so that's kind of cool. And they also fixed a bug where Deep Frost Gnasher's Enraged Eyes visual effect was misplaced on the ground. Don't you hate it when you drop your eyes? I've never run into that. It's kind of funny though. For Skarn, they fixed an issue where Terra visual effects would play for Deep Frost Skarns when interrupted during its Shell Slam. So that is just a visual bug that they fixed. Moving on, for UI updates, weapon icons now change if a user changes their weapon type in the Trials Airship lobby. This was a bug where, like, if someone was a sword loadout and then switched right before joining the escalation or the hunt to like hammer or a different weapon, their icon would still show up as the original weapon they went into the airship with. They fixed a bug where the training grounds was not accessible to some players. Fixed a bug where certain helm skins weren't appearing in store previews. Currency rewards on the Hunt Pass will now show a warning saying you already have the maximum amount of rewards in this Hunt Pass if you are at the cap for that currency. They fixed a bug on PC where changes to the camera FOV and the options would not apply in game. Fixed a bug where Slayer Link notifications would not appear for some players. All control schemes now show the correct input key for breaking out of Frozens. Increase the amount of text a player can enter when reporting a bug in the help menu. Now you can give us all the juicy details. Fixed inconsistent title text on blaze resistance nodes in the Slayer's path. And lastly, fixed a typo in the unique effect text for Charog's weapons. Last but not least, we have audio updates. The I Heart You emote no longer cuts out if you activate it in quick succession. The Cascade Cell's green orbs now make a sound when you pick them up. The Axe Determination now has a looping sound effect for Determination level 4, and the Reforged button sound effect will now continue to play even if the player lets go midway. And finally, for Ramsgate, there's various clipping issues, so that's just some geo fixes. So yeah, a lot of stuff to go over this time. We got some really big updates coming. Those trial fixes are huge. I'm really excited about those. Again, I'll post a link for my previous video where I go all in depth on that full thing. We also have the Springtide event, so that's going to be really fun. We got a week and a half, 2 weeks or so of that, so that'll be cool. Get those carrot coins there. But yeah, if you guys found this video informative, then be sure to hit that like button, comment down below. I appreciate your guys' feedback. And if you aren't already, be sure to click the links in the description to join the Glitch Gang Discord. We are still doing the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. There's only 1 day left, so click those links and join the Discord as soon as you can. Click that reaction button to join. Hopefully you'll be the lucky winner. But yeah, guys, hope you all had a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, if you're looking to join a killer community of like-minded gamers, then be sure to click the link in the description and join the Glitch Gang Discord server. We continue to grow every day, and it's filled with all your favorite game discussion channels, as well as several LFG channels to help you find that perfect group for your next hunt or raid. Lastly, if you're new to the channel and want to keep up to date with all my future content, then consider hitting that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Hope you all had a great day, and I will catch you on the next one.